Print pushing works. It's about as fun as filling a bathtub with a thimble though. Print pushing is where you take a book, or perhaps a laptop screen, just outside the edge of blur, and then use active focus to clear it up. Then you go back to the previous position and repeat this for a set amount of time each day. Print pushing does work, but why? Why would you do it? Let's say you do this for 30 minutes a day for several years. Print pushing has a big problem compared to its older cousin, distance vision. It's totally boring. Probably the most important thing in vision improvement is sticking with it. This takes time. It can take many years to reverse your myopia. Print pushing for even 10 minutes a day for possibly many years, it sounds like a really unfun time. Contrast that with a glorious distance vision walk with a groovy podcast or an interesting audiobook. This is much easier to maintain as a habit because it's just more interesting. Personally, there's a reason I'm happy to walk for 2 to 3 hours a day, compared to dying of boredom after 10 minutes of agonizing print pushing. Okay, so I suppose you can integrate print pushing as a habit when you're normally reading. If you don't find it distracting to print push, that's no problem, maybe it'll help you. Otherwise, if you've already gotten your much more fun distance vision out of the way for a day, print pushing is still going to be unnecessary. At the very least, distance vision is equal to print pushing. There's some anecdotal evidence to indicate that distance vision is biologically better and more potent than print pushing, but our sample size is far too small and we're kidding ourselves to draw conclusions for the time being. Really though, it's about what you can sustain every day in the long term. Would you rather do 2 hours of print pushing a day, or go outside for 2 hours a day? That's up to you, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't have to be 2 hours, but...